A big clock at the tip top, shit with my photo op. Hey, when I come inside, I do them a favor. Don't get the wrong impression, I'ma need my retainer. Stacking up the paper until ET my neighbor. Just reaping all the fruits of my labor. I got acres. And this been a long
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to Petco Park in San Diego. It's the one-game National League Wildcard playoff between the New York Mets and the San Diego Padres. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as we take in the historical comparison there, these are two franchises that have to feel good about earning their way here into the postseason.
Well, I really love these one-game wildcard matchups to kick off the postseason. Kind of tough that your season comes down to one game after such a grinding season, but what's better than a winner-go-home game, especially when that's the case for both teams? Should be a lot of fun to watch.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I gotta tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wild card playoff on the show, and it comes your way next. Blake Snell gets the nod here at home for the National League wildcard game. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, the key for Blake Snell is getting him out on that mound every 5 days. He's had some injuries over the course of his career, but there's no doubting the stuff. He's another guy, upper 90s fastball, good curveball. His slider's gotten a lot better, and he'll mix in an occasional changeup. This guy has a chance to be a dynamic pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Jeff McNeil is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
First pitch, 7:06.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully he can find it soon.
And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second, the center fielder.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. McNeil on at first, nobody out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pham is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Giro, tell us about this lineup as they try to survive the wild card game.
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Dominic Smith comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Previous history with Blake Snell, he's 1 for 3. 1-2 to Dominic Smith. Runner at first here, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
So here's Pete Alonso as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
The 3-1.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with two guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Runners are at second and third with one down. Good swing just a little early, and they'll see another payoff pitch. And he misses with it, ball four, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So now here is Francisco Lindor looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. He's set and the pitch as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Pitch is popped up, lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch, and he's safe. So our situation as the bases loaded, two men out, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, and the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game, but things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam, and they might not be done yet.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Conforto behind the ball and 2 strikes.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. 1-2, here it comes. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. On to the bottom of the first at Petco Park. It's now 4-0 New York.
She wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Seat in the back.
Noah Syndergaard is on the mound for the visitors in this NL Wildcard matchup. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, coming on now, a guy with some of the best stuff in all the game, Noah Syndergaard. Big fastball, approaches triple digits, and one of the things that separates Syndergaard from most of the other starting pitchers in baseball, that hard slider he'll throw anywhere between 92 and 96 miles an hour. Nothing tricky about Syndergaard, power pitcher deluxe.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Again, another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's right there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. What's important for this lineup as you look to earn a berth into the division series, D-Row?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
The windup and the 0-1. Bounce towards the mound. And there's out number 2.
Batting third. Not shortstop.
Now at the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail here 4-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, James McCann.
Number 33, James McCann.
Now here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Two and 2 to the Mets catcher. And a full count for James McCann. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So 1 down, no one aboard. And up to bat next, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Number 6.
The boys still breathing and people still alive. What's the low child?
So here's Jeff McNeil. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. The 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1 and 2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded to the right. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Now to the plate, here is Will Myers, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game, there's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
First pitch coming, here it is. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Syndergaard, or Thor as he's often known, he was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Reined in, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting 5th.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. As he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. It's sharply toward third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Row. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
That'll bring up Austin Nola as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit's all they get. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Mets lead this one 4-0. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Ramon Laureano.
The center fielder, number 22.
Here's the pitch. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 2, Dominic Smith.
So bases are empty with one gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Popped him up. Profar trying to get there, and this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Pete Alonso waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Down in order go the Mets, but they're in front 4-0. Next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Trent Grisham. And the pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. One and two.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Down the first baseline. Oh, a diving stop. The throw. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
A really nice play by the first baseman right there. Two parts of this play. Does a great job of knocking it down with a dive, and then a good feed and a flip to the pitcher, just like you work on it in spring training. PFP, pitcher's fielding practice.
Jurickson Profar digs in next as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Profar is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate, Blake Snell. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Padres down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll lift it up in the air, this is back behind second. Cronenworth is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
One out, bases empty, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis.
Hey, there haven't been a lot of runs scored in this one, but with one swing of the bat, he was able to drive in 4 in his last one. That was a huge grand slam that he hit.
And he fouls this one off. And that misses 1-1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
4 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto. A swing by Conforto, and this is driven to deep right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. And the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box, James McCann, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Here's the 2-1 home. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Mets 5 and the Padres nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Tommy Pham.
The left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Pham connects and sends it to deep left field. Left fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot that time for Tommy Pham. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
No outs, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left a yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Up next to the Padres, the shortstop, Fernando.
Next up, Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Tatis, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Padres shortstop ahead with a 3 ball, 1 strike count. Will Myers waits on deck. The 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So here's Will Myers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. And now the runner's trying for third. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run will score from second here to make this a 5-2 ball game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. That's a strike to throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Spin and a throw back to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Here comes the 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a little blooper to center. Lindor ranging into the outfield. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Up next to the Padres, the catcher, Austin.
So now into the box is Austin Nova. First offering on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full. The Mets lead it 5-2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up to bat next, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Yu Darvish takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
He can't do much with that one. It's 1-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
To first, fielded cleanly by Hosmer. One there on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. They're still out in front, 5-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The center fielder.
First offering.
Grisham.
Trent Grisham will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. A little bouncer. Bouncer up the middle. Barehanded at his knees. Got him.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jurickson.
Here's Jurickson Profar. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The pitcher, number 11, Darvish.
Victor Caratini will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Padres. Number 17, Victor Caratini.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Two runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And the deficit remains 5-2. Matt Strahm takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 55, Matt Strahm.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Dominic Smith. Now here's the first offering. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. The 1-1.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Pete Alonso, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The 0-1 on its way.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
2-2 the count. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Now pitch on the way. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. A 3-ball 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop. J.D. Davis would be next. Drilled right back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, and it remains 5-2. And now here is Tommy Pham. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
Now the first pitch. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
one of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
At the plate now, Jake Cronenworth. Lined hard to center field. Laureano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Next, it'll be Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch on the way. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. They trail 5-2. Craig Stammen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 34, Craig Stammen.
At the plate now is J.D. Davis. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him. Set to deliver the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 2-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking. So next to bat will be Michael Conforto. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, he absolutely torched the fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
First pitch of the AB now. No balls and 1 strike. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. (5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
To the plate now, James McCann. And he hits it hard to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're still out in front, 5-2. Last half of the seventh here, and next the dangerous power threat, Will Myers.
Will Myers.
Here's the first pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line. But that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Eric Hosmer. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Standing in now, Austin Nola. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. Drew Pomeranz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 15, Drew Pomeranz.
Kyle Lewis is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Popped him up. Nola is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 6.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jeff McNeil. And the pitch. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Now a swing and a soft liner, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Pomerantz is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line. Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ramon Laureano is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
We're in the 8th inning now. Let's go down 1, 2, 3, and it remains 5-2. Seth Lugo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that brings up Trent Grisham.
The center fielder, Trent.
Now the pitch.
Grisham.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
This is skied into short left center. Smith comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Up next,
Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate, Jurickson Profar. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Brian O'Grady will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24, Brian O'Grady.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Davis shading to his right, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and the deficit remains 5-2. Here's Johnson. Enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Here's Johnson.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Dominic Smith trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning.
Dominic Smith.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Mets right now would take a leadoff guy on any way they could get it.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. The 0-1 pitch. Smith gets his lead at first, nobody out. Sliced hard on the ground. To second for 1. Over to Hosmer. A double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Strike called. 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Myers is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Mets go down quickly. They're still out in front, 5-2. Trevor May is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the
Number
ninth.
65, Trevor May.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. He's right there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
So the next to bat will be Jake Cronenworth. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
The 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Now the 2-0.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, can't get on first base if you strike out.
Now at the plate is Will Myers. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Will Myers is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at-bat right here.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers. San Diego down to their final strike. Fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. The postseason is in full swing, folks. You've been watching the National League Wildcard game.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 5 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and they left no runners on base. For the Padres, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Petco Park on sellout, 40,209. The Padres thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.